wait, but I can't because fucking spoiler, Wandavision, turn off this video if you don't want to know. Fucking Agnes, dude. Spoilers, my fucking girl, Agatha fucking Harkness, the fucking witch. Oh my god. And we find out not only, like, are they not pulling, okay, we got so much in this fucking episode that now I'm like, I don't care if it's Mephisto, I don't care if it's Nightmare, I don't care, we're like, Agatha is the bad bitch. You thought you were the only one in fucking town? Fuck you. Kathryn Hahn is a boss. She has been so far. I think she's gonna be the new Loki. I think she's gonna take over while Loki is busy in his show. I think she's gonna be the new, like, we start out not liking you and you're fucked up and you're a trickster, but eventually you're gonna be an anti-hero. Because Kathryn Hahn, I fucking love you. Fuck, yes. Oh my god, I'm so... Okay. So it starts off like The Office, and that just means that... who cares about the beginning song, because I'm so excited. But that just means that we're getting everybody's inner monologues, and so they're talking to the camera and telling you how they feel. And so we get all of how Wanda feels, and we get of what's going on and the situation, and that she is fully aware of what she's doing, doesn't give a shit that she's lost control. Well, she didn't lose control. She knows that she's done this to these people and doesn't give a fuck. And she doesn't give a shit. She's like, I want my perfect little world and you guys can all fuck off. And she's telling us this in like a funny way. And it's like, this ain't that funny, but okay. So she's fully aware of what she's doing, but like her little things are going out of control. Like her staircase is changing and her milk is changing and like things are changing like that. But she is fully aware of what the fuck she's doing to everybody in this town. She is fully aware that she has pushed this barrier out to go, fuck you, I do what I want. And it's fucking sweet. Well then, in the very beginning, we realize time is going by very fast because she's still in her Halloween clothes from the early 2000s episode, but now we're in the later 2000s type episode, which means we're farther in time. When she moves the blanket, she's still in her Halloween costume. And you could think, oh, well, what it is it's just a day. Just a day passed, but it's supposed to be this huge lapse in time has gone by. So it's just to show you how fast time is going by. And so she's still in her outfit, and then she covers herself back up, and the kids are like, oh, come on, Mom, are you going to get out of bed? Are you going to get out of bed? Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh, yeah, fuck off. I'm going to have a fucking day to myself. And she's telling us all about having this day to herself and how she knows exactly how she's destroying people and destroying their lives and doesn't give a shit and how nobody's going to fuck with it. And that's when... I literally have wrote down, bad bitch Agnes. And then I have Agnes is the shit. And she comes in and tells Wanda, I'll take care of the kids. I'll take them for the day. And that's when I knew it. I was like, she's snatching those babies. She's snatching those kids. Those kids are getting snatched. And those kids got fucking snatched. Okay? I just didn't think we were going to get, I didn't think Kathryn Hahn was, oh my God. I didn't think it was going to be like this. I knew we weren't going to get Mephisto or Nightmare this early because they were too big, but I didn't think they were going to make Agatha the big bad of this show. And I'm fucking all about it. I fucking love Agnes. I fucking love Kathryn Hahn. I'm so fucking excited about it. That's why I'm doing this right now. Otherwise, I would have waited for my mom. I feel so bad. But, oh my God. She said she'll take the kids for the day, and that's when I was like, oh, fuck, it's happening. And she says, I don't bite. And then it cuts away and she goes, I bit a kid once. And it is fucking funny. And she's fucking hilarious. She's great. And I truly think that they are going to take Kathryn Hahn and turn her into the new Loki that redeems himself and becomes the anti-hero. And that's kind of fun, but is also a trickster while Loki is tied up in his TV show. That's what I hope they do with Kathryn Hahn. And that's what I think they're going to do. Like, she's kind of going to switch sides eventually. A little bit, at least. She won't lose all her trickster ways, but her and Loki would get along real well. That's all I'm saying. But whatever. And throughout this episode, we just go from Wanda to Monica Rambeau and the Sword People to Vision to Agnes again, and then we go to Wanda again, and we repeat this cycle of going to each person. So then we go down to Monica and Jimmy Woo so Monica Rambeau and Jimmy Woo are going to the Sword base where we think they're going to meet up with some big, huge cameo, but we end up finding out, no, it's just Sword agents that were loyal to Monica's mom before she passed away. Well, then we get to Vision, and him and Darcy, the escape artist in the circus, Vision wakes up, he's all around the feds and sword agents and everybody who turned into clowns at the circus in the last episode. And so it's all the agents. And he talks to Darcy and he touches her head, brings her back online, like in Westworld, and gets all the info out of her about everything. That's all you need to know, this whole episode. He gets the info about Wanda and all her trauma. He gets that he's dead, and it gets sad for a minute. And once again, I fucking love Paul Bettany. I'm like, I fucking love you, dude. Like, you have made me love Vision so much, and I think he's funny. I think he's great. I love him. But all you need to know about it, Vision, is that he learns everything. Asks what he is now, because he's like, I was this, and now I was this. And then I was in this, and then I was born from this, and now I'm dead, and I'm brought back to life. And he's like, what the fuck? And then we go back to the sword people that are on the outside. Excuse me. And we end up finding out that Hayward wasn't trying to fuck up Vision or take technology from him to make bad weapons. All he was trying to do was get Vision back online. So bring Vision back to life. And so we find out that's what he's doing. So he's not doing bad shit. But yeah, okay, we'll get to that in a second. So Sword, that's what Sword was doing with Vision's body. And Wanda came and snatched that carcass up and was like, no. So he wasn't doing anything weird. We were made to believe he was kind of a bad guy. Well, he wasn't a bad guy. And, well, we don't know that yet. He still might have been doing something fucked up. But to Wanda, he was doing something fucked up. But she's doing something fucked up. So I don't know. Oh, my God. I'm so worked up. But yeah, Darcy tells him all the information he needs to know. And then, once again, they reiterate how close this show is to Endgame. Because he's like, that all just happened 2 weeks ago. So you need to remember that this show is taking literally weeks after the end of Endgame. So yeah. So then we get back to the sword base. Sword, shield, whatever the fuck. And Monica's with these rebels that give her a spacecraft to go through the barrier. And she gets through. Not with the craft. The craft starts to fuck up, and the barrier's like, nope, and chucks it out. But Monica jumps out, and she's like, I can make it on my own. And she starts going through, and what the fuck happens? Oh, the exact quotes I was talking about in my last videos about Sam Jackson saying, oh, either you're gonna have to learn to glow like your aunt or build a spacecraft to get up there to go meet up with her aunt, Captain Marvel. Like, and so we knew she was gonna get her powers, but I didn't know that. Oh my God, it was so sweet. So she jumps out of the craft that's breaking and being flung out of the fucking barrier, and she's like, I can make it on my own. And she shoves her fucking way through, and that's when her eyes change and she becomes Photon. So she's got her fucking powers. So I was like, badass, and she goes straight to Wanda's. And Wanda ain't playing no shit. And she's like, get the fuck out. What the fuck do you think you're doing here? Fuck you. Like, I'm about to fuck you up. Like, do you know who you're stepping to? Like, what are you doing? And then she's like, Wanda, please, like, please, you're fucking hurting people. Like, and then she tries to say something about Pietro, and she's like, that was not my brother, and that, what the fuck, and what were you guys doing? So she thinks that they implanted Pietro, or they put Pietro in the barrier, which they didn't. And then she tries to tell her about, what are they calling it? Operation Cataracts. Now, Cataracts takes away your vision. So that's real on the fucking nose, and we had already heard about it, but whatever. And, but yeah. So Operation Cataracts was them trying to turn Vision back on, which doesn't really sound like they were trying to turn Vision back on. But anyway, I digress, because let's get into it. Wanda's like, get the fuck out. And Monica Rambeau's like, please, come on, like, I'm trying to help you here. And she's not believing fucking shit. She's like, you guys sent in that fake brother. You guys fucking are doing all this fuck shit to me. Don't ever fucking bring up Operation Cataracts again. And that's when Monica fucking says, don't let Hayward win. He'll burn this place to the ground to make you look like the bad guy, or make you look like the villain. And she goes, maybe I am. And it's like, oh, why don't you go the fuck home? The fuck, man? I'm gonna use what my friend Kim says, say it with your fucking chest. Like, come on now. Thank you, Kim, for saying that, because that's exactly how I felt during something. I'm like, oh shit. Monica, step off. You're a bad bitch, but Wanda's about to fuck you up. She doesn't reveal herself as Agatha yet. Agnes steps to her side and is like, bitch, you need to fucking go home. And Monica tries to explain and is like, we weren't trying to hurt Vision. We weren't trying to hurt you. We're trying to fucking help you. Like, what the fuck? I'm like literally sweating again. Maybe my fever's coming back. But, no, yeah. So, yeah, she's like, we're trying to help. We weren't trying to hurt Vision. We weren't trying to hurt you. We didn't send in that fake Pietro. And they're still like, bitch, bye. And they fuck Monica Rambeau's ass up. But she does have her powers now. And Monica Rambeau will fucking throw down. So, but not in Wanda's world, okay? Not in Wanda's world. She ain't built for this. Not yet. Now, after that, Agnes is like, come on over, sweetie, and I'll fucking take care of you. And this is when, oh my God, this is when fucking Wanda, like, sees sandwiches half eaten, and then she sees a gross ass fly, like I didn't know if it was like I didn't know if it was a moth, because I was like, that's way too Silence of the Lambs. It was like a really creepy bug on the wall. And I'm like, okay, is that a symbol for something I don't know? Or is this nightmare? Like, is she going into a nightmare? And it's like, okay, that's weird. And then she kind of looks over at the fucking, she realizes the kids are missing. And she realizes I'm in a gross, weird place. Like, what the fuck is going on? And she's like, oh, the kids are probably in the basement. And she's like, okay, I gotta reapply for this. Because, yes. So, she's like, the kids are probably in the basement. We go to the fucking basement, everybody. We go to the fucking basement, and it gets creepier. We eat more bugs, vines, creepy shit, creepy stuff. And I'm sure this is a Mephisto call out or whatever the fuck, but then she gets to this chamber, and we see all this witch shit and fucking what I think are baby bones in the background. Like I said, I just watched it and jumped over here to talk about it because I was like, Agatha, Agatha. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. So, that's when Wanda's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And she's looking around and she sees this creepy book with the devil on it and all this witch shit, and fucking then Agatha comes around the corner and changes appearance and is like, I'm Agatha Harkness, and you thought you were the only magic bitch in town? Well, bet, motherfucker, because I'm the one that's been fucking everything up, and I'm the big bad of this show. And then we get a fucking montage. We get a fucking montage from every episode. Oh, and it's great. And she gets her own song, and I fucking love it. And I fucking love it. I love it. I love you, Kathryn Hahn. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, it was so good. I can't. Because there's more shit that went on, and I know that me and Mom are going to recap it better tonight, so I'm just like, oh my God. Like, this is my literal reaction. Like, these are my, like, seriously, these are my notes from the last, oh God, did I just hit that? These are my notes from, the last, like, 10 minutes. It literally just says, yo, nightmare, and then I realized no. And then, yo, circled a million times. Agnes, yes. Bitch, fuck yes, yes, with a bunch of S's. That's my notes for it. And it's like, oh my God. So the fact that Agatha is the big bad of this show, I wasn't expecting, but I love it. And like I said, I think in a couple movies she'll be like a Loki, but I digress because that was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. It was fucking great. But she snatched your kids up, told you to kick rocks, and then we get a song, and it's funny as shit and great, and then it ends, and she's working for Mephisto, but she could be working with Nightmare. I'm just saying, like, dude, the Monica Rambeau shit was sweet. Like, that's what I mean. We might not be getting this big villain that everybody kept saying we were going to get, because I never thought we were going to get a villain that big. Not yet. Like, why would you have a villain that big in your first thing that you've released? No, that's not going to happen. So I was like, I think it'll be somebody or connected to, like, she's working for somebody, but whatever. I thought Herb was fucking in on it for a second. But if she's going to be the big bad, I'll take that. Monica Rambeau fully getting her powers so quick and good and to the point. I liked that. There was no time wasted. Oh, like, so she was like, oh my God, she was pulling shifty shit this whole time. Like, but yeah. I'm like, that was so good. Like, this is my just, like I said, this is my just general reaction, and I just lost space and shit. Oh, the commercial that happened was funny as fuck for depression medication. Where it was like, accept your life, get on with it, fucking work through it, get depression again. And like, that was fucking funny. But this episode was all about learning and facing, like, guess what, we know we're doing this shit, and we know that we have trauma, but we don't want to deal with it, and I'm willing to be the fucking bad guy for it, says Wanda, until she meets a badder fucking guy. And it's like, dude, I can't wait to go into detail tonight with my mom. It's gonna be awesome. And like, I had to get on my And like I said, I felt so much better, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll put some makeup on, and then I was like, where's my black? Where's my black? Where's my fucking shawl? Where's my hex shirt? Like, let's do this. But I'm Abby with Motor City Nerds, and tell me everything you thought about this fucking episode. I don't know if I made any fucking sense because I was just rambling and I was so excited, and I don't know if I'm gonna edit this video right. But remember to like, share, subscribe. Tell me you like me. Tell me you hate me. It's a big deal for me. And once I have 100 subscribers, I'm gonna shave both sides of my head again. So yeah. Oh my God. WandaVision. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it.